Hello, everyone. Today's meal is going to start out with reusing um, meatloaf that I already made. I'm going to make myself a new meal, but this morning I was going to take, no, I think it's almost evening. I was going to take out some beef to make my meal that I want to make. And then I said, honey, Cora would go in that refrigerator and she would take out what she have already and she would make her a freaking meal. So I said, I'm saving me some change today. I can't really cut this because my hand is not strong enough. So I'm gonna put my water in the pot and everything. So let me pour this real quick. This is going to be 2 cups of water. 2 cups of water. And this is a can of my favorite great value pinto beans, and I'm keeping everything from the can because I just love it. So I'm gonna put that in there. Oh, I love it. Now make sure that said pinto. Okay. And I'm going to let me I read on one of them health channels that the bottom of the can has something that in it that is good for you. So I like to get the bottom of the can in there. Now, I'm going to let this simmer down a little bit so I can break up my meat. Now, when I made this meatloaf, I didn't do a lot of seasoning to it, so it was kind of on the bland side. So I'm going to let it break down. Then I'm going to put some seasoning in it and everything. So rather than have you wait while I do that beautiful meal, I'm going to pause real quick, get my other ingredients. Boys and girls, I cannot tell you a lie. I forgot the daggone pot was on the stove. Now, I don't want to splash any of this on me. Ooh, no, this water is... I cannot... There I go, there I go. Got one. This is going to be such a hearty meal. I'm standing here and I'm about to cry. And I don't want to cry, but I can't help it. I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful that I even try to do the things that I try to do, knowing that I don't feel too well. And I'm sorry. I shouldn't. I'm not gonna go negative at all, but I'm just so thankful. I just finished taking my shower, and I've been doing some cards. And sometimes, sometimes when you're not feeling well, you just make excuses not to do things. But I'm trying my best not to do that because excuses are they're not gonna feed me, and they're not gonna get things done. I felt a little bit, I don't know how I felt, a little uneasy because I've been in the house by myself for a few days. And don't get me wrong, I love my damn space, boys and girls, but it was just a little hard for me because I went outside and I came in the house and I started getting dizzy all over again. The heat, I can't do the heat. My electricity bill, I had a lot of money on my electricity bill when I was able to fund that. My account was was paid basically a whole year, and this month I ran out of that money that was on my account. And I'm not gonna sit here and turn off my air, although my air is off right now, but one of them is off. I'm not gonna turn off my air because I'm scared of the light bill. I gotta figure it out, and I'm gonna keep on just doing what I'm doing. Now I'm putting in some leftover corn that I saved from another meal. And you know another thing I love about me? I'm not a traditional cook. I'm not a traditional cook, which means I'm not afraid to mix things up. Now this is going to be simmering way longer than just on low, enough to get all my spices and everything inside of there. So I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic in there. I love these little garlics in water, and I buy extra bottles of these garlics, and I just refill my jar so I don't have excess amount of little jars all over the place. Now I need a little onion in here. I could blend up an onion. Oh, you know what? I have onion already cut up, but I don't want to keep pausing my video, and I don't want to walk away from the stove because someone left me a very nice message to tell me that it was too much blank space in the video. So I'm working on it. I work on everything. Anything you feel you need to tell me, just tell me. And if I find this worthy, I have no problem working on it.
Right, Cora? Right.
I'm loving the fact that I got this dishwasher because I'm going to load up all my dishes. I just want to taste the liquid. Oh, that is beautiful. But I'm not finished with my add-on. I got one more thing to put in there. But it smells delicious already. I'm gonna take 3 tablespoons of rice out of this bag right here, and I'm gonna put it inside of my meal. That's 3 tablespoons. And I have to close this bag and wash a little bit of rice. You might be wondering why I'm only using a little bit of rice. I don't eat that much rice because it makes me blow up and it makes me sleep, or I get that word itis when I eat rice. So I can't be filling up my belly on rice. Anything that makes me need a nap after I'm eating, I can't do that. So this right here is my blessing pot. And anytime you have leftovers in your refrigerator, just create a new meal. Now it's time for me to taste my liquid, and I'm gonna turn it down to low because I'm gonna let it simmer. Now I could taste the ground beef, I could taste the corn, I could taste the beans, but it's not adding up together. I don't know how to tell you, but I know what I need. I need some spices. So I put the garlic in there already, and I have a little, but the garlic is very, you don't know how to say it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my seasonings and put it in there. And I'm going to mix it together. And you might notice I use a lot of spoons when I cook. That's because you never know when company's coming over, and I don't put my spoon in my mouth and then put it in my pot because I consider myself a clean cook. So, oh my goodness, do you see the difference in the color? It looks nice. Ooh, nice. Oh, I can't wait to get this up in the belly, boys and girls. Yes. Thank you so much for watching my video. I have got to get back in my craft room. Like, comment, subscribe, and if there's anything you want me to try, let me know. I'm willing. No okra. No okra.